These three contestants are about to play the most exciting game of their lives. Miriam Voorhees won $14,958 in our last game and is today's returning champion. But Sandy Gluck plans to replace Miriam and win today. And Norma Wells has her own goal, and that's ending up as the new champ. From Television City in Hollywood, it's time to press your luck. And now, here's your host, the star of Press Your Luck, Peter Tomarken.
Thank you once again, Roddy, and welcome to Press Your Luck, the most competitive game in television, where you can win a bundle or you can lose your shirt. And now let's meet the three players who are going to be pressing their luck today, starting with our returning champion, Miriam. How are you, Miriam?
Oh, I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm great, but I'm not as rich as you. 14,958. Isn't
that unbelievable?
It is unbelievable. I did find out something. You have some kind of a device that puts a hex on the whammy, right?
Yes.
Let's see it. What is it?
This is my whammy stopper.
It's a whammy stopper.
Ernestine, my mother, gave it to me.
Well, it's working so far. Good luck with it.
Very good.
All right, Miriam. Let's meet our second player, Sandy. How are you, Sandy?
Hi, Peter. How are you?
Good.
I live here in Hollywood on colorful Hollywood Boulevard, and I'm recently married. My wife and I eloped about 4 months ago.
You eloped?
Eloped.
Congratulations.
The only way to do it, and I'm ready to press my luck.
All right. I can understand that, Sandy. Welcome. And our third player is Norma. How are you, Norma?
Fine, how are you?
I'm fine. I understand that you were Woman of the Year?
Yes, several years ago in Minnesota, I was elected Woman of the Year.
Well, that's terrific. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, you may be Woman of the Day here. Let's see what happens.
I hope so.
Okay? All right, players. I'm going to ask you 4 questions, and as you know, your correct answers are going to earn you spins at that big Press Your Luck game board. The more spins you have, the more money you can win, because our board is loaded with thousands of dollars in cash and fabulous prizes. And every time you stop the board like this, stop, you'll win money, like I didn't. Uh-oh. Usually you win money, but I did what you don't want to do, and that is hit a whammy. If you do that, he comes out and takes away all your money. Luckily, I didn't bring any with me, so he can't take any away. All right, with that in mind, are you all ready to press your luck?
Ready.
I can see you are. Here's the first question. According to Weight Watchers, to the nearest 10 pounds, how many pounds do happy wives gain after they're married? Miriam?
10.
10, says Miriam. If you're right, you're going to pick up 3 spins. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take your answer and 2 others, give it to Sandy and Norma. If they're right, a spin apiece for them. Is the correct answer 10, 20, or 0 pounds? Sandy?
I'll say 10.
Sandy will say 10. Norma, what do you have to say?
I think, sadly enough, it's 20.
You think it's 20. Well, Weight Watchers say that happy wives don't watch their weight after marriage to the tune of about 20 pounds. Norma is right, and she picks up some spins. There's 1. Sandy, you haven't been married long enough to find out, okay? Sandy and Miriam stay at no spins. Here we go to the second question. What former Miss America is now a governor's wife and a sports announcer? Norma?
Phyllis George.
All right. Is the correct answer Phyllis George, Jane Kennedy, or Tawny Little? Miriam?
Phyllis George.
Phyllis George, says Miriam. Let's find out what Sandy has to say.
It's Phyllis George.
Phyllis George. That pretty lady is Phyllis George, indeed. Everybody picks up spins. Miriam goes to 1, Sandy to 1, and Norma goes to 4. Here's your third question. What is the last name of the woman who is now our ambassador to the United Nations? Norma?
Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick. All right. Is the correct answer Fitzpatrick, O'Connor, or Kirkpatrick? Miriam?
Kirkpatrick.
Kirkpatrick. All right. Let's see what Sandy has to say.
It's Kirkpatrick.
Kirkpatrick. Our Lady of the United Nations is Jean Kirkpatrick. All right. Miriam goes to 2, Sandy to 2, and Norma at 4. You were close, Norma, and what it wound up doing is giving them...
My Kirk's confused.
Gave them the answer, ultimately. But let's try our 4th and final question. You're in the lead, Norma. You just picked up your new U.S. passport. What color is the cover? Sandy?
Blue.
Blue. All right. Is the correct answer blue, green, or gray? Miriam?
I'll go with gray.
You'll go with gray. Let's go over to Norma and see what she goes with.
I'll say blue.
You'll say blue. The passport cover is now dark blue. Correct. Sandy and Norma. That's our last question. Miriam stays at 2. Sandy moves up to a big... What's Sandy move up to 5. Thank you. Norma goes to 5. That was the last question. Now, players, you can all have a chance to convert your spins into dollars at the exciting Press Your Luck game board right after this. Players, as you know, we have prizes, surprises, and over $13,000 in cash, and a few Emmys up there on our game board. Each spin can bring you up to $1,250, and that's important because the player who ends this round on top plays last in the final round, and that is a big advantage. Remember, you can pass your remaining spins if you have a deathly fear of the whammy, and everything is at stake each time you spin. 4 whammies puts you out of the game. Keeping that in mind, let's go to the player with the fewest spins, Miriam, with her anti-whammy device. Are you ready with 2 spins?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Let's see if the device works.
Stop.
Stop at $1,250, Miriam. That's the biggest amount on the board. Worked real well. 1 spin left, $1,250. What do you want to do?
Boy, that's a lot of money.
Sure is.
Do you know, I'm going to play. I'm going to
Gonna keep going. Here we go. Let's see if we can get another $1,250. Yeah, $700. $1,950, Miriam. Well done.
Thank you.
We now go to Sandy because Sandy and Norma are tied. Player to my left goes first. Sandy, here we go.
All
5
right,
spins,
come on.
no dollars.
Stop.
Stop at a portable television, Sandy. Value of $320. Well done. 4 spins left. Second place. What do you want to do?
Play.
I figured as much. We're going to play. No whammies.
Stop.
Stop at a crystal decanter set. Value of $370, Sandy. That's $690. 3 spins left. Press your luck or pass.
Press my luck.
Sandy's going for it.
Stop.
Stop at $100. That's $790, and you've got 2 spins left.
I'm playing.
He's playing. Sandy has come to play.
Stop.
Stop at, uh-oh, so has the whammy.
This ought to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, at least he blew himself up in the process, Sandy, hopefully permanently. 1 whammy, no dollars, but you do have 1 spin to pick up some dollars. Ready to go?
Ready.
Here we go.
Stop.
Stop at a wall recliner, Sandy. Value of $479. You are in second place. We'll see how long that lasts. Of course, Miriam's in first. Norma, are you ready with 5 spins and no dollars?
I'm ready.
All right, here goes our Woman of the Year.
Stop.
Stop at advance 2 spaces to $200, Norma. 4 spins left, $200, third place.
Let's press on.
Okay, press on.
Stop.
Stop at $250. That's $450, $29 shy of Sandy. 3 spins, third place.
Let's
Gonna go.
press onward again.
Here we go.
Stop.
Stop at $550, Norma. That's a nice round $1,000. Second place, $950, less than Miriam. 2 spins left. What do you want to do? $1,000. Miriam's got $1,950.
And I would pass
You
it
would
if
pass
I
them to
passed
Miriam. She's the player with the highest
I believe
amount
I'll
of money.
pass it to Miriam.
You believe you will. Nicely done. Norma nicely, very politely passed them to you, Miriam.
What a sweetheart.
I know. 2 spins you must take. First place is at stake. Here we go.
Stop.
Stop at $100. You fought it off so far, Miriam. $2,050. 1 spin left. Let's see if you stay in first place or if Norma takes it over.
Stop.
Stop at $150. You did it. We've got Sandy at $479, Norma at $1,000, and Miriam at $2,200, which you see is a big advantage, Miriam. We'll be right back with more questions, spins, prizes, and surprises right after this word. Players, guess what I've got? I've got 4 more questions, and that translates to 4 more golden opportunities to earn some spins at our big board. And the player who winds up with the most money in this round gets to keep it all and come back again tomorrow. Isn't that great?
Oh, wonderful.
All right, are you ready for your first question?
Yes.
Here it is. What is the largest retail department store in America? Norma?
Sears.
Sears, says Norma. If you are right, Norma, you're going to get 3 big spins. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take your answer and 2 others and give it to Miriam and Sandy. If they're right, they will pick up a spin apiece. Is the correct answer Sears? J.C. Penney or Montgomery Ward? Miriam?
J.C. Penney?
J.C. Penney. You asking or telling me? J.C. Penney, she says. Sandy, what do you say?
I'll say J.C. Penney.
You'll say J.C. Penney? The answer is Sears. And Norma picks it up. Miriam and Sandy stay with no spins. Norma goes to 3. Here's the second question. If you're like most women, what would you do if you won a windfall of cash? Norma?
Buy a new car.
Buy a new car. All right. Is the correct answer buy a new car, deposit it, or invest it? Miriam?
Well, I know what I'm going to do with my money, but I think it's deposited.
Deposit it, says Miriam. Let's go over to Sandy and see what he thinks.
I think they'll deposit it.
Deposit it. Well, most ladies would take that unexpected money and deposit it in a bank. You're all right, Miriam and Sandy. Well done. Let's see what the spin total. 1 for Miriam, 1 for Sandy. Norma stays at 3, and here's your third question. I'd buy a car, Norma. I'm with you.
First they deposit it, then they
Then buy the car. That's right. All right, here comes the question. If you're addicted to drive-in theaters, you'd better not move to this state because it's the only one that hasn't got one single drive-in theater. What state is it? Miriam?
Alaska?
Miriam says Alaska. All right. Is the
sense to
correct
me.
answer Alaska, Hawaii, or Maine, Sandy?
Alaska.
Alaska, says Sandy. Let's go over to Norma. What do you think, Norma?
Well, they're both cold, but I'm going to go with Maine.
You're going to go with Maine, with a state with no drive-ins is Alaska. All right, Miriam Bunkin goes to 4. Sandy goes to 2. And Miriam stays, and Norma stays at 3. And here is our fourth and final question. What's the chief alcoholic ingredient in a mint julep? Norma?
Bourbon.
All right, is the correct answer bourbon, creme de menthe, or gin? Miriam?
I think it's creme de menthe.
You think it's creme de menthe? Let's find out what Sandy thinks.
I think it's gin.
You think it's gin? Well, booze in a mint julep is bourbon. And Norma knows her mint juleps. All right, Miriam stays at 4, Sandy at 2, and Norma picks up some spins and goes to a big 6. All right. All right, players, we'll be back with more. You'll be able to take those spins and go to the big board to find out who the winner's going to be on Press Your Luck right after this. Thank you. Now, players, as you can see, you can win a bundle on Press Your Luck because there's over $50,000 in cash up there just waiting for you to get your hands on it. But don't forget the whammy, because he'll take away all your money if he gets the chance, so be careful. Let's take a look at our monies. We've got Sandy at $479, Norma at $1,000, and Miriam, you wound up with the highest total in round 1, $2,200, which means you'll be the last to play your spins in this, the final round, which puts you in the driver's seat. So sit back and relax. We're going to go to the player with the least amount of money. That's Sandy with $479. 1 whammy, 2 spins. Are you ready, Sandy?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Press your luck.
Big bucks.
Looking for that $5,800 for Sandy. $1,279. You're in second place. $279 ahead of Norma. 1 spin left. I can see from the posture you're ready to go. Here we go.
Ready to go. Stop.
Stop! That's not where you want to stop, Sandy. Cut your grass, Sandy. 2 whammies, no dollars, no more spins. Sit back, relax. You never know what's going to happen in this game. I certainly don't. We're going to go over to Norma with $1,000 and 6 spins to see how she does. Are you ready, Norma?
I am ready.
All right. No whammies for Norma.
Stop.
Stop at $1,750, Norma. That gives you $2,750. First place by $550 over Miriam. 5 spins left. Press your luck or pass.
I'm going to press my luck.
All right, no whammies yet. We've only had a game with 2 whammies in it.
Stop.
I shouldn't have said that. Norma, maybe if you gave Miriam some money, she'd let you borrow her device, because she's the only one so far bereft of whammies. No dollars, but you've got 4 spins left. You want to start again?
I believe I will.
All right, why not? Here we go.
Stop.
Stop at Puerto Vallarta. Nice place to stop, Norma. Trip for two, value of $1,393. That puts you back in the money column. Second place, 3 spins left. What do you want to do?
Roll on.
Roll on, says Norma.
Stop.
Stop at $1,250. Norma from $0 back to $26.43. First place by about $443 over Miriam. 2 spins left.
We're pressing on.
Pressing on. Norma is undaunted by the whammy.
Da-dun, da-dun. Stop.
Stop at $2,500. Norma, that gives you $5,143. 1 spin left. You've got over almost $3,000 more than Miriam. What do you want to do?
I'm going to be really nice again and give it to
You're
Miriam.
going to be very nice and give it to Miriam. Here it comes over to you, Miriam. 1 spin comes to you that you've got to take. You want to consult your wand. Here it comes.
Stop.
Stop it. Oh, it's coming to you. It's going to eat your wand, Miriam. Ooh, he thinks he keeps your wand underwater. He was going to eat it.
Uh-oh.
$0, 4 spins, 1 whammy.
Okay.
I gather you're going to move on.
Of course.
Of course, here we go. Norma's got $5,149.
Stop.
Stop at $1,000 for Miriam. Coming back. All right, you're coming back. Second place, 3 spins. What are you going to do? You've got
I'm
about
going to go. I'm going to
4,100.
press my luck.
Of course.
Stop.
Stop at, oh, another. Blew up your device. He's out to get you, Miriam. 2
My
whammies,
goodness.
no dollars. You have 2 spins left. Norma's got over $5,000. What are you going to do?
Okay. I'm going to play one more shot now.
Okay.
I got this down.
Oh, you got it down? One more, she says. Here it is.
Stop.
Stop at move 1 space to $1,500 or $500 and a spin.
Oh, that's very interesting, isn't
Isn't it? I thought you'd like that, Miriam. What do you think?
Now, let's see. If I took that much... Okay. Why don't I take the 500 and the spin?
Why don't you? Okay, is that what you want to do?
Okay, now this is interesting here. I guess.
Oh, well, Miriam, if that's what
Yes.
you want, we'll give it to you.
Yeah.
$500 and a
I
spin,
think
you
there's
got
a
it.
reason I want that.
2 spins. You've still got 2 spins,
Right.
Miriam. You
And I
can
was thinking about
press your
giving
luck
it to
or
her.
pass those to Norma. What are you going to do?
You know, I think I have to play.
You have to play. Here we go. All right, Miriam. $500 against $5,149.
Stop.
Stop at $500. You picked up a spin again. Now you've got $1,000, and you still have those 2 spins. You can't get rid of them. What are you going to do? You can either pass them or not.
I'm
You
gonna
gonna play?
play.
Here we go.
Sure.
The same 2 spins. Let's see what happens. Stop at $750, and you picked up a spin. You're in a rut, Miriam. 1752 spins. Still in second place. You gonna keep playing?
Hope that she gets a whammy and then does that. I'm going to pass.
Pass them. Miriam's going to pass the 2 spins to Norma. Here they come, Norma. $5,143 at stake. Spins that you must take. Let's see what happens with the first one.
Stop.
Stop at $2,500. Norma, you have $7,643, almost $6,000 more than Norma. I'm sorry, more than Miriam. You have 1 spin. I'm so excited I can't talk. You have 1 spin left that you must take. If you can
think
stay away
you're
from a
excited.
whammy, you'll be the champion. If not, if you hit a whammy, Miriam is our champ. She stays our champ. Are you ready for the spin, Norma?
I'm
Are you ready,
ready.
Miriam? Here it is. Who's going to be the champ for today?
Stop.
Stop, and it's a whammy! And Miriam is the champ. Oh, unbelievable. $1,750 Miriam is strategy worth. We'll be right back to find out what you won right after this message. All right, we're back with today's Press Your Luck champion, Miriam. And Miriam, this is your 2nd consecutive win, but today's winnings are all in cash, which means that you'll be adding $1,750 to your previous total, which gives you a grand total so far of $16,708. Well done, Miriam. Sandy and Norma, you played a terrific game. Norma, you were in it to the very end. You made it very exciting for all of us. I want to thank you for being with us. We've got some lovely prizes for you, so you will not be going away empty-handed. And, of course, Miriam, you'll be back tomorrow, right?
No.
All right. Until then, remember, woe unto you who press your luck. for the whammy will pluck your very last buck. This is Peter Tomarken saying so long for Press Your Luck. Bye-bye.